Every decision we've made and every action we've taken has led us right here to where we are today. Can't change them, can't turn the clock back, they is done. And I've got a saying that goes like this: sometimes we have to let the pain push us until the vision pulls us. So when I was 16 and I was living at home, it was a toxic environment and I had to get out because I knew if I didn't, I was either going to die young or I was going to end up in prison. And I didn't fancy either of those options, thank you very much. So I got on a bus and headed south. I went down to Cornwall. I had nothing more than a surfboard, rucksack and 40 quid in my pocket. It was 1986, just me heading down with no other plan than that. But I had to take that step. When I got there, I ended up in Cornwall, got a job, sorted myself out, but I couldn't settle even then. So I moved over to Jersey in the Channel Islands and spent a good few years there actually. I loved it. But then again, just got those itchy feet and I thought I've got to move. So I applied for a visa for Australia. It took me 3 years to get it. And I thought I'll get to Oz and I'll work it out from there. So again, no master plan, arrived and ended up in the outback in Western Australia, flying planes and running my business from my laptop. It was ace. But again, it just wasn't for me. So I flew over to the east side of Oz and couldn't settle there either. So I came back to Spain and that's where I met Jules. And we decided that, yeah, we'll spend a few years in Jersey again, bought the house, got all the toys, talked about this in another video. And then we said, nah, let's go. It's too small for us now. So we said, where are we going to go? Because I said, I've moved around the world and I can't seem to settle anywhere. Where are we going to go? And we said, well, where have we been on holiday a lot? We've been long haul and all that stuff. But generally, we'd always come back to Spain. And I said, well, there's a message there somewhere, isn't there? You know what it's like when you go on holiday somewhere and you get a holiday romance with a place and you go, oh, I could live here, this is great. We'd done it more than that, so we kind of knew what life was like down here. So this is why we chose Spain. So we had to make a plan to do it. And we did that in 90 days. We said, we'll go back home, we'll get a master plan and we'll take one imperfect step every day for 90 days and we'll move. And that's what we did. We did it in 3 months. It's not long, is it? But in that time, we sold everything we didn't need, got rid of the house and everything, packed the car, and we moved to a new country. The point of this is, we did it by taking imperfect action. We could have talked ourselves out of it all day long, and people tried to talk us out of it themselves. And we just said, no, we're going to do it. And when we got here, we had nothing more than an Airbnb booked for a month. That was the plan, to move to a new country. And we said again, we'll work it out when we get there. And we did. So we spent 4 years in Grande. And again, we outgrew it a little bit and said, we're going to have to move because we want more adventure, we want more of Spain. So we packed up and we moved up to near Cadiz. And that move was actually harder than moving down here for whatever reasons. I'll go into that in another vid. But again, we just took the decision and we took action, one imperfect step at a time to get where we live now. And we love it. Man, we love it up there, right? Doing all sorts of stuff. So your mission today, chaps, is to look at your life and look at where you are, whether it's your location, whether it's your mental space, your physical space, your health, and think, what do I need to change? And what one imperfect step can I take to make that happen? Because one step leads to 5, leads to 10, leads to 100. And we changed our lives in 90 days, in 90 imperfect steps. But the point is, you've got to make the decision to change, and then you've got to take that first step. So have a think about that in your life. What do I need to change, and what's the first step I'm going to take? Because there ain't no fun in being a member of the Overthinking Club. All right, guys, if I can help with that, post your comments down below. And this isn't a pitch, but I do live coaching on this stuff as well. So if you have a look at the link down below, pop on over to my website. And if you want to have a chat with me, get yourself booked in. All right, fellas, have a great day.